So many times, you can only second-guess your partner. I mean, it's hard to really tell if someone loves you for real. They can say they love you, but is it for real? Like, are they actually telling the truth? I'm going to be giving you 7 things that women do when they genuinely love you to enable you at least to decipher between someone who's just there for ulterior motives as opposed to someone who's really there for the relationship and would like to see it grow. So, if you are interested in a video like this, then please, by all means, keep watching, because I've got 7 tips coming your way right now. Welcome back. My name is John, and I'm a broadcaster. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel. If this is the first time you're watching my channel, or if this is the first time we're meeting, then absolutely welcome. It's nice to meet you. On my channel, I cover a lot of stuff, but predominantly talk about relationships, so you're welcome. Don't forget to subscribe if this is your kind of thing. Hit the subscribe button, turn on all notifications so you get a notification every single time I post, and smash the like button for me, as that helps with the YouTube algorithm and helps YouTube recommend this video to more people. So, now that we've gotten that out of the way, I'm going to jump right in to tell you the 7 things that women do when they genuinely like you. This is the ultimate litmus test. Number 1. She tries to be seen by your friends and family. Now, there's nothing like dating a person who is always dodgy, will not want to come home to meet your friends, or wants to keep the relationship a secret. That should be the biggest red flag for you. Now, there have been times. There was one occasion where I felt quite disrespected when a man asked me to be his secret friend. I said to him that I'm nobody's secret, and if he couldn't display me in public, then there was nothing I wanted to do with him, and he took offense. I later found out that he was married, and this was definitely not a guy that I was interested in being with in that kind of way. And so I'm just saying that when someone genuinely loves you, they open up to you, they open up their circles to you, and you get to meet their friends, their family, and all the important people that matter in their life. And so, if you're with someone who cannot do that, I'm telling you it's a red flag, and you need to stay away from this person. If a woman genuinely loves you, she lets you into her inner circle. Number 2. She's ready for many sacrifices to ensure your happiness. Now, love is all about compromise, and so when you meet someone who's not willing to, play their part or bend over backwards when it comes to certain things, this person may not be as genuine as they want you to be. Yes, they're going to end up being someone who's really difficult to be with, to live with, because things are always going to have to go their way, and in this case, her way, to keep the relationship going. So, if you meet someone who's not willing to compromise, someone who's not willing to bend over backwards and accommodate you and do more to make you happy, then I'm sorry, but this lady may not be for you. When a woman genuinely loves you, she's ready to make many sacrifices for the relationship to work. I mean, of course, there are deal breakers for everybody. There are things that people would like to compromise on, and yet there are many others that they wouldn't. However, I'm not even talking about that. I mean, of course, if, for instance, you're into some kinky stuff that she does not enjoy, she has every right to tell you that she will not do it, she will never do it, and so you guys will have to come up with some kind of a compromise. However, apart from those things that are really part of someone's values that you may find a bit difficult to change, most things should be up for debate, up for conversation, and, both of you can agree on what you should and should not do where your relationship is concerned. If she genuinely loves you, she will consciously make sacrifices for your happiness. Number 3, she cares about your loved ones. All right. So, it's not the kind of person who would hear that your brother, your mother, your father, or someone really close to you is ill and may not even be bothered about it at all. Like, She does not care and will never ask you about it, even when you guys have conversations, because she's so disconnected and is in it for herself. Now, when a woman really loves you, she actually puts in a lot of effort to make sure that your family and the things that bother you become things that bother her, right? And so, if you have a woman who does not care, who doesn't make your worries hers, who does not care about your loved ones, then you may not want to be settling with a woman like that, because it's always going to be just about her, and her immediate family and everybody else that matters to you will have to take the back burner. I'm not saying that when you come together as a couple, you need to mind everybody else's business but your own. I'm just saying that if a woman loves you, she really cares about the people in your extended family and how they make you feel, or how their actions or inaction affect you and your relationship. Number 4, she accepts the rhythm of your life. So, for example, all I'm trying to say is we all have like a little flow, you know? There's a flow to each of our lives. You know, maybe you like to wake up at 6 a.m. and go to the gym before you go to work. Maybe she likes to sleep in a little bit. I'm just saying that when you guys are together, when you begin to take this couple thing really seriously, you tend to begin to find a nice rhythm where you both can thrive. So, for instance, if he likes to go to the gym before work, you could say, "Hey babe, I'll meet you up at the gym and then we can do this together before our day starts." Or if you realize that, let's say you live together, right? And he likes to sleep a little later. You like to sleep a little earlier. He can say, "Okay, you know, I will compromise, and instead of sleeping at 11 p.m., I'll sleep at 9 p.m. just so we can get some together time before the day ends." You know what I mean? So, in trying to find each other's rhythm and really working at sort of moving in synchrony, you can tell that this woman will be someone who will really look out for you and try to fit into your life as you try to fit into hers. Number 5, she is proud of your accomplishments. Now, there are lots of people who couldn't care less. Maybe she met you when you were already a self-made man, or maybe she met you when you were at your lowest, and she's been with you as you started to progress through your career ladder. No matter what stage she's in, all I'm trying to say is, if a woman genuinely loves you, she becomes your biggest fan, she becomes your biggest supporter, and indeed, she will fight and argue with anybody else who tries to bring you down. She's proud of your accomplishments, she encourages you to be better, and she makes you realize that she will always be there for you. And there's nothing like having a supportive partner who actually cherishes your accomplishment. She makes you feel like, you know you are the best thing that ever happened to her. And that is the kind of partner you should really be looking out for, because women like those are genuine and they can hold you down as you go through life's challenges. Number 6, if a woman genuinely loves you, she fights for you as a couple. And this shines through everything she does. You know she tries to find a nice balance where both your needs and hers will be met, and it even goes beyond that to the point where she begins to seek out activities, events, occasions, extracurricular activities that involve couples as opposed to something that she could do on her own. And as a man, you also begin to do same. In that way, you grow together as a couple, and your relationship flourishes a whole lot more. This does not mean that she shirks her needs and desires. It simply means that she tweaks them a little bit so that it's something that can suit both of you as a couple. Number 7, finally, she listens to you with attention. You know she pays attention. Now, a lot of women are guilty of this, where we like to talk a whole lot more than we listen, but if a woman genuinely loves you, she does pay attention to everything you say, either to make a mental note and try to be better, improve on the relationship, or merely just to be able to let you feel and know that she genuinely cares about what keeps you up at night, what you're concerned about, and that kind of thing. So if you find a woman who's attentive to your needs, you just may have found a keeper. Now, if your woman does these 7 things, then she genuinely loves you and she's a keeper. So go ahead and take this relationship to the next level. I think this conversation was really simple today. If you liked the video, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on all notifications so you get a notification every single time I post. My name is John. Thanks for watching, and adios.